Happy day, my fabulous fibers. Welcome back to my podcast, where I believe that every woman deserves the freedom to craft the life she wants and the guts to go after it. We will share stories, facts, and opinions on various aspects of life to give you that kick in the ass to light you up and spread killer vibes every day, 24/7. This episode is sponsored by Natalie Castile, a skincare specialist for your health, beauty, and wellness expert. Follow her on at Natalia Skincare Specialist on Instagram, or you can call her at 713-354-5124, or you can also send her an email at natalie@mybeautifulbody.com. So our episode today is going to be centered around the beauty trends of 2021 that you must try. A few of these trends I've tried myself because I am very much into beauty and skincare and fashion. So I'm going to be giving you guys a few trends that I think you should be trying. Obviously, they don't all fit everybody. So if you find one of these trends that you think, oh, this is just crazy, don't do it. Don't do anything that you do not want to do. So trend number one that I'm going to be talking about today is skincare with pure botanical ingredients. So what does that mean? It means that you are looking at the ingredients on your skincare products, and you are looking to see if it's pure, it's botanical, organic, and if it's sustainable. So for example, I am really big on Tatcha, Tatch. It is a Japanese company that I've really been following and just love what they do. And they do a lot of really beautiful botanical things out of Japan, very Asian oriented. I'm also super big on Vamiga's Botanicals. It is an organization, or actually a business, that really centers around learning what is good for you based on your ethnicity, based on your background, based on your culture. So that's something that I really do really feel is a good trend to be a part of. What they say on their Instagram is a community of beauty, wellness, self-care, botanicals of our ancestors, including yerba mate, maqui, chia, acai, and much, much more. I think it's just a really great way for you to get in touch with your skin and the things that your skin needs. And going back to, the origins of your culture, of where you are and who you are. And I think that's one thing that Vamigas does very, very well. The other one that I wanted to talk about, not because I use it, just because it's just got a really, really great marketing campaign and an amazing push on Instagram and social media as a whole, is Honest, the Honest company. That's the Jessica Alba company. And I find that one is just something that just pops up all the time in terms of like what they're doing and how they're, taking care of their clients. It's just something that just, again, cruelty-free, toxicologist, dermatologist approved, etc., etc. So plant-derived based, it's just something that I feel like, oh my gosh, it's just something that you definitely need to be paying attention to. So these are trends, and these are trends for 2021 that I think are worth a try. Like I said, I've tried some of the other ones. I definitely do a lot of the rosehip oil. And to me, that's something that just really resonates with me, just because I really am a person that loves to feel things that are super fresh, super pure and botanical as possible. So skincare with pure botanical ingredients. I wanted to just add a little bit more on that one, and I'm going to be adding Korean beauty masks. I know that's part of the skincare component, but you know what? If you haven't tried a Korean beauty mask, you should try one. They're actually pretty fabulous. And I've been to Asia, I've been to Japan, I've been to China, and all the women there get their beauty products and beauty masks from Korea. So it's something to definitely be paying attention to. The next trend for the beauty trends of 2021 that you need to try is CBD oils and body wash. I am obsessed with the CBD oil that I get from at switch.to-pure. It is a store here in Houston, and I just love their oils, and I just love what they do for my skin. It just makes me feel refreshed. It makes me feel like I'm getting a really good boost. It just feels just amazing, wonderful. The CBD oil comes in many different strengths, so you can use it in many different ways, and you can also apply it either directly to the skin or you can place a drop under your tongue. So there's lotions, there's creams, there's just a multitude of a variety of CBD oils and body washes, and I do both. I do the drops, and I do also the oils, and they just work out really well for me because those are the ones that I use literally right before I go to sleep. They help me to sleep better and just feel more refreshed when I'm going to sleep. The other trend I wanted to talk to you guys about is your monthly exfoliating monthly visits. You've got to go see your facialist. You've got to go see your skincare expert at least once a month, at least. And that's something that I have really taken up doing now that I'm 45, almost 46, is really getting someone to take care of my skin in the best possible way. And of course, my girl, Natalia Castillo, is a skincare specialist, and she tends to really work with my skin. She'll learn about my skin. She'll learn if I'm drinking enough water. She'll just go through my needs, and I'm like, hey, my skin is really dry. I really need more help with this, et cetera, et cetera. She knows what to do, and she'll find things that will work for me and for my skin. And so for me, definitely that is another trend that you've got to really, jump on. And that is your monthly visits to your skincare specialist, your facialist. Obviously, I'm definitely going to be talking about Natalia Castillo. She's one of the best, and she works out of a spa. And she's in 2 different locations. She's at Memorial, and she's also at the Post Oak location. And she takes care of your skin, and she makes sure that it's just as radiant and as beautiful. Because honestly, when you walk into a room, people will pay attention to your skin. They will see how well you take care of it, if it's hydrated, if it's got a plumpness. And I'm going to be talking a little bit about dewy skin in a little bit. So it's also going to be adding some hydration, a great feeling. She'll do microdermabrasion for my skin. She will do a dermaplaning for my skin. She will do the diamond procedure, and it just feels amazing. And I always think, why do I not come every month? I tend to come every 3 to 4 months, and that's going to change, and that's definitely changed since 2021. Next trend I want to talk to you guys about is a workout trend. And you all know that, workout trends come and go. You'll have a moment where CrossFit is super popular. You will see a moment where HIIT training is super popular. You will see moments where yoga becomes the big deal. And so workout trends right now are those trends that you want to do in terms of what you want your body to become. So you're trying to sculpt your body based on, for example, a booty, and having a nice plump booty that's nice and high and ready for your bikinis or whatever you want to think about. The snatched waist, you want to think about, what kind of workout's going to give you that sort of thing. And for me, something that has worked super, super well for me when it comes to really designing the body that I've always wanted and just creating that body type that's super, super aligned with who I am, the kind of things that I'm into, is the Pilates body. And I go to a place called Aptify Pilates, and they do a really fun, high energy, high music, yoga, Pilates. No, not really yoga. It's more of a Pilates and a little bit of cardio. But it's tough. It's not easy. You hold planks for a while. You do lunges in so many different ways. They have really great classes there. And so for me, that's a workout trend that I think is just super popular right now. It's like, how do I make my booty pop, and how do I make a snatched waist? And I think that's something that has really been helpful and something that's really worked out. I know there's so many different trends, but to me, that's something that I really believe in and that has given me really great results. I've been going to Pilates for about a year now, And I feel honestly that it has really reshaped the way that I look, the way that I feel, the way that people see me, portray me. My spine is better. My posture has definitely improved. So there's a lot of really good things, and so that's a workout trend that I'm recommending in terms of beauty for 2021 that you definitely need to try. The next trend that I want to talk to you guys about is something that I've definitely been doing for the last maybe 6 months, and that is really doing makeup that's more naturally dewy, more fresh makeup. I used to be the person that would say, hey, give me this makeup based on a photo or a photo inspo. But now, for me, it's just about my skin looking glowing, my skin looking plump and hydrated, always, always in terms of everything that you're doing here. It's about really, really drinking tons and tons of water. You've got to drink a lot of water. And that's something like right now I'm going to do. I'm going to be drinking a lot of water, and I'm drinking water all day, every day. I am packing my water bottle in my car. I am putting my water bottle next to my bed because in the middle of the night, I get thirsty and I'll get my water. So there's just a really, really good thing you can do just for yourself, just by drinking tons of water. But that is a very cool way to approach your makeup. It's natural, it's dewy, it's fresh. One of the people that I really, really like in terms of their makeup is Charlotte Tilbury at C Tilbury on Instagram. The other person that I really enjoy looking at their things is Patrick Ta. Patrick Ta is a skincare specialist, and he's also in Sephora. I think Charlotte and Patrick are only in Sephora. I don't think you're going to find them in Ulta. The other company that I find to be really amazing in terms of giving you glowy, dewy skin and just providing that sense of just freshness is Glossier. At Glossier, I have a amazing cream by them that gives me a post facial feel to it. Another company that I really like is Glow Recipe and Ilia at Ilia, and they have a really amazing moisturizing tinted serum that I love, and I use it all the time. And people always ask me about my skin, but that's because I'm really using companies that are really doing things that are unique, a little bit different. They are also incorporating CBD, they're incorporating botanicals, they're doing things that are going to just give your skin that nourishment that it definitely needs, and that it's exhibited when people see your skin and people know who you are and they think, wow, your skin is gorgeous. Obviously, guys, this is just a disclaimer. Skin really is based on your genetics. I know we can try it as much as we want. We could do Botox if we want to. We can go to a plastic surgeon and have them change the way our skin is, but it really is ultimately up to the genetics that you are born with. So I think that's something that I've been really fortunate to have, because I do have my grandma's genetics. That's my father's mother, and she had the most beautiful, amazing skin, the most amazing hair. She had a ton of hair, so that's something that I've been very fortunate to have, inherited from her. So dewy skin makeup. So let's go back and let's rehearse a little bit of what we've learned so far. I've wanted to tell you about botanical ingredients. I've wanted to tell you about Korean beauty, CBD oils and body wash. Something that I love is to switch to pure. A workout trend for beauty, or booty workouts, but also, giving your body a sense of peace. And so Pilates is something that I really enjoy and really love to do. Fresh, natural, dewy skin and makeup, and I've given you some options for that, and you can definitely look and see. There's a lot more on Instagram. The other beauty trend that I have really embraced in 2021, it's something that I started doing, I believe was maybe January or February, was I had my favorite brow babe girl, Emily. She came in and did a lamination for my eyebrows. So big, bold brows are super beautiful, feathery, dark, glowy, beautiful. She does lamination, she does microblading, she does tinting, all those things. She does all those things. And I'll be sharing with you guys who they are. So she's Emily, and I believe her Instagram account is Brave Brows. She's the queen of the brows. Like, she does such a good job. And, you know, back in the day, I would wax the shit out of my brows. But honestly, I stopped doing that. And I think my brows are now like in a really beautiful, healthy way. Bold, big, and, you know, just intense. Obviously, she does give me like a little bit of what does she call it? She styles my eyebrows. I think that's something she does. And so the bold brow is so in, and something that you should definitely be trying for 2021. Gorgeous, beautiful. To me, that's more important than the lashes. I mean, the lashes are great and beautiful, and you can most definitely, you know, get yourself a set of lashes. And I do get my lashes when I'm doing photo shoots, but when I look at myself in the mirror and I look at my brows, and my brows are bold and furry and gorgeous, I get so excited, and I just love that. Honestly, it is really a personal preference. So if it's something that you're interested in and you really want to try, definitely go to her. I think that she is the best. And so honestly, I use only the best people around. All right. So the next trend that I want to talk to you about in terms of beauty trends for 2021 that I think you should try is more ethnic clothing. And what do I mean by ethnic clothing? I mean getting in touch with your heritage and your culture. It is trying clothes that has embroidery. Maybe it has more bold colors. Maybe you're doing more braids. Maybe you're incorporating a different lace in your outfits. Maybe you're doing ribbons in your hair. Ethnic clothing, I think, is just such a great way for you to express yourself, for you to feel comfortable in your skin. Something that I just love to do is just the embroidered blouses. I do love getting for my men the guayaberas, just because I think they're just so beautiful, so chic, so cultural, and so perfect. So those are things that you can definitely try. There's a few businesses out there. I know that Guararesh is one of those on Instagram. There's also a company called Meraki Wayu. They have the beautiful ethnic handbags that are just so gorgeous from Colombia. And I think there's a way for you to incorporate little things here and there, either a clutch or a handbag. You don't have to go like full on 100% head to toe ethnic, but you can definitely incorporate, for example, a pair of earrings, maybe a ring with a beautiful motif to it. There's such a richness in our culture that it's just such a beautiful way for you to incorporate little things like that. And you're buying from artisans. Most of the time, all of these things or these pieces are created by artisans, and so they will have it, or we can bring it to you, because I do travel a lot and I do love bringing a lot of these ethnic pieces and trying those things with you guys whenever I come back from my travels. It's something that I think is just gives you that little edge, and also becomes like a conversation piece. I will go to events, I will go to places, and I will be like, showing up with these really cool, amazing colors, designs, and people will always want to ask, where did you get that? Where did you come? Where did you buy that? I'm not buying it from big fashion stores. I'm buying it from little artisan markets. And so that's a really great way for you to go out of your way and trying something new, and something that could be a little more in tune with your culture and who you are as a person. And if you don't know that, maybe you can do a little research. I did a little research when I went into ancestry.com, and I'm 51% Native American, and I always felt that tie and that connection to the Native American culture. And the culture that my family comes from is from the northern part of Mexico. It's an ethnic culture from Sonora and Sinaloa, Chihuahua, Nuevo León. So all those places, have a place in my heart. So whenever I started researching and looking at things, I started to realize that a lot of things that I gravitate to is turquoise. It's colors that are more metallics. I do love metallic colors. I do love things that are bronze or gold. I do like a yellow just because of the sun. So I have a very, very in-tuned way of capturing my culture. And it's not to say that Native American is just North America. It could be Central America. It could be, South America. It's just a part of you knowing a little bit more about your ancestry and your culture and your heritage. It's a really beautiful way to express yourself. The other beauty trend that I want to talk a little bit about are the facials for your vagina. They're called vaginas, like vagina facials. They have a very funky name. There's steams and there's also head to toe waxing. So, we're ready to go out to the beach. We're ready to get out of COVID pandemic style. We're ready to go to our vacations and we're ready to head out with our men, our wives, our partners, whatever we want, whoever we want to go out with. You've got to really keep yourself super fresh, super amazing, and beautiful and gorgeous. And so those are some ways. And I know my spa lady, my location, Natalia, she does all of these things. And so it's something that you probably want to consider. Maybe give your vagina a nice facial, maybe give it a nice waxing, whatever you feel, maybe laser hair removal, whatever you feel it's going to make you feel just more confident and more beautiful. There's nothing wrong with doing anything to make yourself feel better. Another trend that's out there, and this was a trend that my assistant, Jennifer, gave me, and it's not something that I tend to do, but it's something that is very trendy and very much out there. And these are the acrylic nails. These are the really long acrylic nails with design, with, you get the sets. They come in different colors, different shapes, just really beautiful big nails. I don't do the big nails just because for me they're not as user friendly, and I'm always doing things with my nails, with my fingers, with my hands. I'm writing, I'm typing, I'm doing things all day, every day. I'm doing workouts, I'm lifting weights, I'm doing Pilates, I'm doing a reformer. So for me, they're not quite as efficient, but I know a lot of the girls love doing those. And she says that they set you apart. They really do put you at another level and another place. And I think just because I don't do that trend doesn't mean it's not a cool trend to try. I've seen some really beautiful designs for these nails, and I think it's just gorgeous and beautiful if it's something you want to try. Again, all of these trends and all of these beauty trends are not one size fits everyone. You have to try those that you feel are good for you and they work for you. If you like the makeup that's cakey, that's bakey, that's like super powdery, then you're not going to want to do a dewy skin. But dewy skin is a big trend right now, and it's something that a lot of people are pushing just because they want to go back to something being more natural. I think after the pandemic, you think a little bit more about where you're spending your money and how you want to spend your time. Money and time are super valuable. I don't think there's anything that is valued more than your time. So if you put a price tag on these things and you think about it and you realize, okay, so how much money am I investing on myself? You're going to have to look back and see, okay, are these investments worth a shot, or are they going to be just something that I'm going to try just because it's trending? Absolutely not. Don't try anything just because it's trending. You have to try something just because you feel it's going to make you feel better. You're going to get your value at the end. For me, getting my monthly visits with my skincare expert, Natalia, has been the most wonderful thing, just because when I look at my photos or I look at my skin or I see myself in the mirror, I feel good. I feel glowy. I feel refreshed. I'm going to be 46 this year, so my face is something I definitely take care of. And maybe I don't do as much sunscreen as I should, but I definitely take care of it a lot. And I do go to her and I do make sure that she takes care of it and gives it all the love that it needs. A lot of other people are looking at CBD oils. They're thinking, oh, maybe I should try that, maybe not. It's not just a trend. It's something that does have some value behind it. And I've used CBD oils and I've tried the CBD oils not just in my face, but also in my body as I take drops, and they just have been super helpful in making me more relaxed. I do suffer from anxiety, so it just becomes something that I really do enjoy when I'm about to go to sleep, and it just really sort of relaxes me. Of course, a lot of people say it's just a placebo effect, but for me, I feel like it's really been helpful. Workout trends, again, go and work out however way you want to, but move, and drink your water, hydrate the whole time. Some people say, intermittent fasting. I'm not talking about diets. I'm talking about workouts, because for me, it's more important to move. But again, you definitely want to eat healthy. You want to drink tons of water and eat things that are just going to contribute. There was a really beautiful quote that I saw on Pinterest the other day that I thought was just so, so good. And it said something like, I'm not dieting, I'm eating for the body that I want. So people know the kind of body that they want for themselves. They want it to be healthy, they want it to be strong. They're like, I don't want to necessarily be skinny. I just want to feel strong. I want to feel healthy. I want to feel like I can move. I can do all the things I need to do. So those are the things that you want to consider. The dewy skin is something you can try to do. Again, if you like your powders, stick with your powders. Do whatever makes you happy. Another trend are the bold brows. You can do bold. You can do thin, whatever makes you happy. But these are trends that I think are great, and I've tried them and I love them. I've had lamination done, since the beginning of 2021, and it's something that I definitely want to continue doing because I just love the way my eyebrows look. Ethnic clothing, just, finding Instagram shops, little boutiques that do a lot of that, and they have some really great. And getting your vagina steams, getting your vagina facials, I think you're going to just feel so happy, and just giving your body some love. And I think it just goes back to when you do facials and you do massages, giving your body some love. And the bonus trend that I'm going to talk about is the nails, and the acrylic and the long, and just, I just think about Khloe Kardashian when I think of those nails. And to me, they're just too long and too impractical. But again, they can make you stand out. They will definitely be a statement piece. They could definitely add to your wardrobe. It could be considered an accessory. You guys, it's just such a beautiful way for you to just express yourself. And I think 2021 is about expressing yourself. It's about being who you are, authentically you, and not following what other people do in terms of influencers online. But for me, these are some really cool trends that I think you should try. Again, you don't have to follow anything I say. You can just listen to it and just say, yeah, I don't like that. That's totally cool. These are just trends, and these are just beauty trends that I think would be fantastic, and little things you can incorporate into your body and into your life every single day. I know everything costs a little bit of money, but again, you're investing in yourself. And when you invest in yourself, you're investing in your future. So think about it that way. For me, people always say, you always, are dressed up, you always do your makeup. Well, for me, it's just my presentation, and that's how I like to be presented. I like to look this way. I like to feel this way. I've gotten to a certain age where, I'm just spending money on myself just because I feel like I deserve it and I need it. And I feel so much better and happier when I leave these places, and I just feel wonderful and fantastic. Again, guys, if you like what you're listening to and you like what we're doing here at Vibes by Alicia, please, please, please share it with your friends. Tell everybody about me. Tell them, hey, I learned about this on her podcast. I strive to be educational. I strive to be inspirational. I strive to motivate you every single day to kick ass and to go out there and just push, push, push. I have a few openings to have one-on-one consultings with me. Go to my website at tbbyalicia.com. Look it up. I also do photo shoots all the time. So if you want to do a photo shoot for yourself, if you want to do a branding shoot, hit me up. Go over there, follow me, and email me at hello@tbbyalicia.com. You can also follow me on my Instagram at thinking_boutique, or at my personal account, thinking_chick, for some really cool travel business stuff. But all of this that we're talking about will be on our podcast Instagram at Vibes by Alicia. Do not forget to tell everybody about us. Do not forget to put a like on us. Don't forget to subscribe, and make sure that you post a review. I would just love, 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 love you so much if you did that. Thank you so much, guys, and I appreciate you all so much, and I hope these beauty trends serve you well. And if they do, let me know. Send me a DM, write me up, give me a comment. I would love to hear it. So go out there and get lit and go and kick ass and just do some killer vibes, guys. See y'all next time.